call you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Caldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
Like Jessamine.
I told you, dear. When you're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's at court every day.
Jessamine is... well... it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year. I promise.
Games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young Lady Jessie, what is your account?
It was her. Delilah's line. She broke it. Parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the right word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could have. It's your turn. My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination?
Jeez.
When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name, the next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
Yep, what do we got? 2 down right now and 3 more to go? That name, then the Duke and Delilah.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Oh, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous. As obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
This game's really in depth in hearing Corvo's voice for so much of the game. Really didn't speak at all in Dishonored 1. Now Dishonored 2 is all about the dialogue, apparently.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
As long as it takes. We'll be picking up balusters and spindles made of zirconin.
Who's there?
I thought the old dude be it down the south more than exposed to protection.
Alright, let's see what I can do here. Huh?
Flickering and sparking like crazy.
Always alert. Always. They don't gotta say it twice.
a ventilator. And he says, oh yeah, but this time, I really mean it.
Should have listened to Mom and become a hairdresser. Word's out. Someone in a mask or something. Well, just wait till they see me.
It's coming from over there! The shooter has to be hiding over there! That was close! Come back here! Bad move!
Was it a bad move? Or was that a bad move? I wouldn't know, so I don't think.
Flies for a second.
You aren't doing anything! Show you how I got my...
Observatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small, but deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated. Ashworth is somewhere inside the Royal Conservatory.
Rico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrists for all I care. Did you bring me something? This...
How many of you are... No. Fight for Delilah.
Someone there?
Wait, what? I used a fucking heal and it still killed me. My health was up. What? That's bullshit, dude. I hate that it keeps moving around the way that my fucking items are set up. That's what's annoying the most.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrists for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case like we agreed?
No, listen, I won't do anything.
was that explosion? Let's see how you acquit yourself. Did you hear that?
I can't stay hidden forever.
What?
Pet! I can stay hidden as long as I want.
Too late. Let's search the place.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Guilty of standing in my way.
Oh.
Some of you have questioned stricter mining as a new taxes levied by the Grand Circonian Guard. Let me answer all of this. Disloyalty in its edition will not be tolerated.
I'll be wiping off your blood later.
And hunters of slithering things in the hours before dawn. Formerly... Oh, the thing.
You should have stayed. You're so dead. I'll tear you into pieces.
Worship a giant fucking turtle. Do you think I won't kill you?
I need to find out how a sword through the heart wasn't enough to kill our new empress, Delilah.
You're not. Paint my nails.
Wrap your hand.
You should be here. Let's hear how you die.
Fill my pillow with your hair setting on dress green green.
Oh, nice one.
does this even work?
You don't deserve the gift of magic. Where did you steal this trick? Bullets for the likes of you. No! You tear the stars from the sky, murderer! We'll bury you beneath a cypress on the night of the new moon! I'll flay the skin off.
Fuck your shit. I love when people give me new things. Things at 9 o'clock.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
I mean, she can be killed, it's just gonna be insanely hard because she knows how to use her magic. There's a bone drive? What the fuck? Figure out that shit. What is that?
I meant nothing to my fine family.
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
Promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
Now I can experiment with the lenses. Yeah. What the fuck? I didn't realize those were mines when I swung. More blueprints, more rewires.
Constant noise. At least they keep the curious away.
Our mistress likes them where they are, so you'll have to tolerate them.
Yes, but sometimes I want to into a bloody pulp just to enjoy the silence.
Delilah fell to the assassin down. Her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis to 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brickmore before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Shit. Turn the Overseers into fucking same chicks that you guys created. Puppy, who's so strong.
Who's there?
I'm suspicious. This won't take long. Go! I'll break your face.
Wait, this is...
You shouldn't threaten to break people's faces. Man, how much fucking... I have 1700 gold. I need to go to some kind of shop.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Deception doesn't make for good allies, Foster.
Is that what you think, Royal Protector? You will have to tell me all your secrets someday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.